Welcome to Undiet, your coaching practice podcast. I'm Stephanie Dozier, clinical nutritionist, certified intuitive eating counselor, and creator of the Going to Beyond the Food method. And after a 25-year dieting career, I decided to say hell no to diet culture and undiet my life, which also included my coaching practice. I'm on a mission to help all coaches undiet not only their life, but their coaching business. If you want to throw down diet culture, you're in the right place. Let's do this. Hello, my dear colleagues. Welcome back. And how are you doing? I was just listening to the last podcast episode and I realized that I just went right in. I was so passionate about teaching you selling with integrity. I bypassed the whole introduction of the podcast and went right in. This is Stephanie, very passionate person. So we're going to take a breath here. If you're binge recording all those episodes, let's all take a breath. I'm coaching myself here. And we're all going to check in on how we're doing. Let's do that. And I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. And by the way, I want to check in with you. Are you registered yet for the 4 simple steps to get more paying client as a non-diet coach event? This is the number one event in our non-diet coaching industry. Think old-fashioned conferences and massive building, but instead online. And it's happening right now, right through May. April and May 2022. It includes a private Facebook group community, just like if we were face-to-face. So we're hosting it online in a pop-up Facebook group that I've put together. So you can meet other non-diet coaches, you can meet your colleagues, and I'm going to be leading you through those 6 weeks with my team. We're going to spend 6 weeks together. Like, think about this. Together, learning, training, coaching, and embodying the 4 simple steps to get more paying clients. And we're going to do that through all kinds of workshops. So we start on April the 10th with how to coach diet mindset. Then I have a panel discussion because I want to put to bed this whole out of scope thought that your brain is giving you as to why I'm going to resist selling because I don't want to be out of scope. So I brought in therapist, social worker, counselor, and me as a coach. And we're going to talk about the difference between all of that so you can be in the lane of coaching and knowing exactly what you should and shouldn't do. We're going to take the excuse away of, I don't know if I'm out of scope or not. I better not sell anything. If you've ever had this thought, I'm going to solve that thought for you. Then we're going to have another event on April 29th called the right pricing, the right strategy, all that drama about the right. We're going to end this drama forever. Never again will you want to have the right price, the right strategy, the right time. I'm going to put this to bed. And we're going to culminate this 6 weeks with an intense 5-day live training on May the 10th. We're going to meet every single day and coach on those 4 steps. You're going to be able to come forward, show me your program. I'll be able to coach you through it, ask all the questions. You'll watch other people being coached. It's going to be very intense. It's everything you know that you need to get more client, plus everything you don't know that you need to get more clients. You're going to leave this event feeling so confident about selling your program, your coaching services. Marketing is going to be something you're looking forward to. Never again are you going to feel yucky or sleazy for selling your program. You'll never have the thought, am I doing this right? Getting client, I promise you, will never be a problem again. You'll know exactly what you need to do. And none of it will require that you do it right. This is going to be the best investment you'll ever make. $47 will get you thousands of dollars in value. I promise it. And if your mind is not blown by the end of the 6 weeks together, I'll give you your money back. I'm so certain that this is the best thing. I'm going to give you your money back. Can you feel my passion? That's selling with integrity. Now, this is not a story. This is true. This event is really happening. You have to register for it. The link is in the show note. All my social media have it. You got to register for it and come. This is a real thing. This is not a story I'm telling you just for the podcast. It's a real event. But can you feel the passion in selling? That's how you create more clients. I want you to talk about your program with the same level of passion, the same level of certainty, the same level of safety. Getting more client, getting paying client is not complicated. It's not about tactics and right word and right timing. It's 4 simple things. Believing in a non-diet approach and aligning your business value to a non-diet approach so you don't feel out of alignment. And I do that. I believe and I know that what I'm doing is in alignment with our collective value. The second thing you need is belief in your capacity as a coach. Well, I know my capacity because I've been coaching for decades now. I know I can hold all of you. I know you can put anything in front of me and I can coach you through it. No problem. I'm the best coach, but non-diet coach. The third thing we need to get more client is believing in the possibility of our client. Well, I know you can do this. I'm so certain that you can do this that I know you're going to do it. And I'm willing to give you your money back. The $47 back, I'll give it back to you at the end. Because I know what I'm going to teach you is simple, doable, and you have it in you to do it. You just don't know how to do it simply. And that's what I'm going to give you. And the last thing you need to get more client is believing in your program and your offer. Well, can you see how much I'm believing in my stuff? Right? I'm so certain I'm willing to give you your money back. After 6 weeks, I'll give you the $47 back. This is what the 4 simple steps are to get more client. It's simple, but it's not easy. And there's a difference between simple and easy. Just like when we work on body image with a client, the process is simple. In fact, accepting our body is the natural state of human being. But it's not easy. Why? Because it requires changing your belief system. The same thing for us for selling. It requires us changing our beliefs about selling. When we think about body image, we need to change our thoughts and our thinking pattern about human body. And it requires repetition. It requires somebody to help us, to coach us through it. It requires us being willing to be uncomfortable. The same thing for getting more client and selling with integrity. It's simple, but it's not easy. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to coach you through it, which is the perfect place for me to segue in today's topic, which is what you sell is you. You are the product that people buy. Once you get this, once you understand that the product you sell in your business is you, once you get this to your bone and you live it, selling your offer becomes super easy. If you want to make the imposter syndrome go away, you want to create confidence, it's very simple. Be the product of your program. Be the living, breathing testimony of what you offer. Be the outcome, the living, breathing, touchable outcome of your program. When I say be, what I mean is express your program into life. And I'm talking to coaches here, right? So live and breathe your coaching program day in and day out. Be in integrity with what you sell. Feel the result to your bone because you are a coach every minute of your day. Enjoy the outcome of the process you deliver to your client. Benefit from the result you promise to deliver to the client. Coaching is an intangible product. We can't touch it. It's not like selling a water bottle that you can see, you can touch. So one of the ways into getting more client and selling with integrity is embodying, is becoming the breathing testimony of what can happen when people do your program. And when you're living it, when you're being it, the end result of that is an ease, comfort into talking about the benefit of your program because you're so damn sure it works because you're living it every day. So there's no fear. So if there's a fear of talking about how amazing your program is, it may be because you're not a living, breathing example of what you sell. You haven't yet mastered coaching. You haven't yet mastered body image, so you feel really misaligned to go tell people that you can help them with body image. When you are being the product of your program, when you are the thing you sell, this is when you attract easily people who want what you have. People will connect to you and how you live. For example, your relationship to food, your relationship to your body, your level of confidence. If you're a confidence coach, like I am in my consumer business, if you're a mindset coach, you'll be able to give concrete example of how this happened in your life because you're doing it every day. So it's going to be easy to create a post on social media because you'll talk about how you're coaching yourself through it. You'll have integrity. Selling with integrity is going to be second nature. You won't even question if you are in integrity or not because you just know you are the product of your program. For that, you have to practice what you teach. If you want to sell coaching, you have to be able to coach yourself. If you want to sell intuitive eating, you have to be an intuitive eater. If you want to sell a body image program, then you better be body neutral with your own body. If you're a mindset coach, you better be embodying that your thought creates your feeling, creates your action, and your action creates your results. You have to believe that what you teach is the best damn thing on the planet. You have to be willing to do hard things. If you're a coach and you're helping somebody get from point A to point B, it's going to be hard. It's going to be simple, but it's going to be hard. The only way for you to be comfortable coaching people through doing hard things is you doing hard things and coaching yourself through it. Like knowing, no, I know it's hard, but you can do this. Like, I believe you can. And when you say that to your client, it's not out of integrity because you are doing hard things. I deeply believe in coaching. I have 2 coaches. I'm part of coaching program. Coaching, the term changing my life is not even broad enough. It changed my profession. I call myself a coach much more than a nutritionist. It changed my personal relationship to my body. It unlocked body neutrality for me. I read the books before. It wasn't working until coaching came into my life and changing my thoughts and my belief and mastering my emotion. Coaching brought all that to me. Coaching allowed me to be at peace with chronic pain. I have a scoliosis, I've got muscle spasm, and it used to be literally the death of me. And through coaching, through thought work, I was able to reduce my experience of the pain. I deeply believe in coaching. So for me, selling coaching, it's like, that's the truth of the universe. Like, it's the magic trick to everything. So it's not hard for me to sell it. And when you hear me talk about it, how does it feel? Does it feel like I'm trying to coerce you to convince you? No, I just speak from my heart. The most important reason why I can be so passionate about what I sell is because I do the shit that I ask my student to do. I'm the product of my business. I coach non-diet coaches because I have a consumer non-diet coaching business. I am the product of what I'm selling. When I show up on a coaching call, I'm not anxious. I'm not nervous if I can handle it. Because I know I can handle myself. Worst come to worst, I'll resort to a live experience of coaching that I have gone through, and I'll use that to coach one of my clients. When you are the product that you sell, you will feel so confident that you can help people. Without a shadow of a doubt, you know that you can help people. When you are the product of your offer, you feel so secure that your program works because you have daily proof of it. When you are the product of what you sell, you will be able to relate to your client at every step of the way. For me, to be the product of what I'm selling is the only way I've ever been. That I go back into my corporate career. For those who don't know, I've been in the non-diet coaching space for the last, roughly call it 9 years. Prior to that, I was a retail sales business coach for 15 years in the corporate world. But here's the thing. Here's what most people don't know. I started as a cashier in the company that I became a vice president 12 years later. I was a product of my product. I've done every dang position in the store before becoming the vice president. The reason why I'm comfortable selling non-diet business coaching is because I've built 2 businesses. I know every step of the way. I've been a coach. I've had no client. I've had a lot of client. Like, I know every step of the way. I'm a product of my product. I teach how I operate my business. I teach my client in the consumer business how I change my body image. And I'm guaranteeing you, if you are living from that place, if you're the product of your product, selling will be easy and people will be attracted to you because you won't work from a script. You will work from your lived experience. Being a product of what you sell is so important because that's how you're going to increase your belief. You know, the 4 things to get more client. That's how you're going to increase the belief in your program. That's how you're going to increase the belief in yourself as a coach. And that's how you're going to be able to believe in your future client because you know it's possible. This is how you're going to get more client. Be the product of what you sell. And that will create alignment and belief, and that will trigger paying client. On the next episode, we're going to talk about something controversial. I'm going to talk about what type of content sells. You're either creating self-validating content or content that sells. So we're going to deep dive into that in the next podcast episode. I'll see you then. Hey folks, we are very proud to announce our Undiet Your Coaching Practice scholarship program for self-identified fat and BIPOC people looking to grow their non-diet business. We acknowledge a gross underrepresentation of fat and BIPOC in the non-diet industry, and we believe one of the primary key in making the non-diet approach accessible to all is by encouraging diversity in size, race, ethnicity, and culture among the non-diet coaches. So you can apply for a scholarship for the next round of our non-diet mentorship program if you are self-identified as a fat or BIPOC person. The next round, the 6th round of our non-diet mentorship program will kickstart on July 1st, 2022, and will go on for 5 months. Application will be accepted until April 30th, 2022. All the details can be found in the show note, and I'm looking forward to seeing your application coming in. Hey folks, we are very proud to announce our Undiet Your Coaching Practice scholarship program for self-identified fat and BIPOC people looking to grow their non-diet business. We acknowledge a gross underrepresentation of fat and BIPOC in the non-diet industry, and we believe one of the primary key in making the non-diet approach accessible to all is by encouraging diversity in size, race, ethnicity, and culture among the non-diet coaches. So you can apply for a scholarship for the next round of our non-diet mentorship program if you are self-identified as a fat or BIPOC person. The next round, the 6th round of our non-diet mentorship program will kickstart on July 1st, 2022, and will go on for 5 months. Application will be accepted until April 30th, 2022. All the details can be found in the show note, and I'm looking forward to seeing your application coming in. Ready to shed diet culture from your practice and help more clients do the same? Awesome. We've got free resources to get you started. Simply go to stephaniedodier.com/pro series, all in one word, and access our 3 free training classes that are currently available. We also have a free PDF guide to intuitive eating, an article about the non-diet approach. We also offer a variety of paid programs throughout the year to support you in your journey to undiet your coaching practice. Join us at stephaniedodier.com/pro series, and I'll see you on the other side.